Do you remember when Germany scored? One past Brazil in the semi-finals of the World Cup in 2014, with the end score being 7-1. And the most bizarre thing about this game was, Germany scored 4 goals in 7 minutes. Let's break down every goal and see what actually happened that day. Well, we get the first one in the 11th minute. But how did it get this much space in such a big game? Here's more of the goal score so far. The market looks alright from Brazil. All 4 German players are being man-marked. It's Klose. I want you to watch. He stands off David Luiz's blind side and does a block. Technically not a foul, as Luiz is running into him, and we can see Luiz fight into battle through the bodies in the box. But it's too late. And the second thing to notice is how both German center-backs aggressively run to the front post as decoys, causing everyone to forget about the huge free space behind. And this is no fluke. Germany would have worked on the training ground with this block, and that delivery from Kroos is unbelievable goal too. Lamb plays a simple pass to Müller, who plays this super risky pass, which is almost cut out. But before we go any further, this was the theme of the first half. Look how easy this is for the players on the ball. Zero pressure on the ball. As Müller goes to make this pass, both players stood with the feet planted, as if it's a friendly game. Ball State Brazil don't look in too much danger. Very compact, leaving hardly any space for Germany. Dante steps out of his position, and Kroos plays this pass between both center halves to Müller, who now sets Klose, who eventually finishes on the rebound. But back to the Kroos pass. Look how 3 defenders are staring at the ball, completely unaware of the run being made by Müller. You won't believe this. As Müller is played, we can see Luiz literally walking up until the goal. And the other center-back, Dante, is nowhere to be seen when the ball hits the back of the net. I'm not singling out the 2 center-backs here, as this was the whole team. And let me know what you think. Is this the occasion, or the pressure causing everyone to freeze like this? Goal no. 2 minutes later, Kroos receives the ball with again no pressure and finds Ozil, who starts in the pocket of space and moves off the blind side of the midfielder to create a passing lane, as this one was cut off due to Brazil retreating. Great reading of the game from Ozil. Fullbacks take note. Philip Bam stays high and wide out of the Marcus I line. Who has to look at the ball? Who doesn't have a clue where alarm is when the ball is played? If you knew, all you need to do is tuck inside and stop that pass. But now Marcelo can't run out as Müller is in this pocket of space, and he would either draw Dante out of his position or run into that space left by Marcelo. As the ball is about to be crossed, both center-backs are marking nobody, and they didn't even have a look where Müller was. Müller misses a shot, and the ball falls to the worst possible player for Brazil, Toni Kroos, with this amazing half. Fully strike again, completely free on the edge of the box. Goal for less than a minute later. This picture here is from kickoff. The ball was played back to Dante, who plays the Fabinho. Kroos catches him on his blind side, and now Brazil caught with only 1 defender back. Hedera runs on the blind side of Dante, and both Brazilians are running back. Kadir replaceable. Back to Kroos. Amazing composure, who now has an open goal. Goal number 5. 3 minutes later, almost receivable, and drives through 2 lines of Brazilian defense before any pressure is made. Now Luiz rushes out of his position to make a tackle, but the ball squeezes through, now leaving an incredible amount of space. Khedira gets the ball, goes against Dante's momentum to turn his hips, and then plays a pass out wide. Notice how he didn't just play the pass here. Ozil now does a fake shot and cuts the ball back to Khedira, who again has an open goal. Really important for you midfielders to see how this type of composure will set you apart. Not just blindly passing the ball, having the composure to assess the situation and see how you can make it easier for the man you're about to pass the ball to. For example, here he turns Dante's hips and then passes the ball. Goal no. 6. The boys played into Kroos, who again has so much time on the ball. The ball is now played into the midfield, and we can see him scan his shoulder, let the ball come across his body, causing his chaser to pick up speed to cover this angle. At the very last second, he chops against the chaser's momentum, giving nothing away, and the ball finds its way out to run off his marker, creating a 2 versus 1. Here Marcelo decides to engage, leaving him completely out of the game. Now Lamb picks up the ball inside the box with this amount of space. And if you think this is bad, look how easy this is for Shirley. He pulls off with no one following him, and nobody even tracking him from the edge of the box. Absolutely bizarre defending. How easy did this look? And finally, goal no. 7. I'm not sure if he spotted Sherlock's run, but if he did, this is ridiculous vision, and he couldn't get more top corner if he tried. Drop in the comments your take on this game, and if I missed anything.